Good morning, student. Today is my lecture number 68. As you know, I have been solving the practical problem of company chapter. So let us start this chapter. Today's topic is based on reissued of forfeited share at premium. Reissued of forfeited share at premium. So let us see the practical problem number 39 of this book, because I have solved in my previous video up to question number 38. This will be lecture number 67, 66, etc. Question is saying X Limited issued 2000 share of 10 each at a premium of 2 per share, payable as follows. On application 3, on allotment 5 including premium, it means 3 on allotment and 2 of premium. On first call, rupees 4. All shares were applied for and money received, except Mohan, who failed to pay call money on 400 shares. His shares were forfeited and reissued at 11 per share. So, first journal entry will be bank account DR to share application account. Amount will be on 2000 share at the rate of 3 each, 6000 rupees. Now application money transfer into share capital account. So journal entry will be share application account DR to share capital account, and amount will be same, 6000 rupees. Now due for allotment money, so journal entry will be share allotment account DR to share capital account to security premium reserve account, because security premium is also included. So amount will be at the rate of 5 per share 10,000 rupees, and in share capital it will be 6,000, and on security premium it will be 4,000 at the rate of 2 per share payable. Question is saying now allotment money received, then journal entry will be bank account DR to share allotment account, and amount will be 10,000 because all the money received on allotment. Now journal entry will be for due of share first call and final call, share first and final call account DR to share capital account. Now amount will be 8,000 rupees. So on first and final call, Mohan have 400 share did not pay first call money. So journal entry will be bank account DR calls in arrears account DR to share first and final call account. Amount will be 8,000. Calls in arrear on 400 share at the rate of 4 each, it will be 1,600, and remaining balance 6,400 will be in bank account. Now Mohan's share were forfeited by the director, so journal entry will be share capital account DR to share first and final call account to share forfeiture account. Amount will be on 400 share at the rate of 10 each, it will be 4,000, and on first call amount will be 1,600 because calls in arrear is 1,600 and forfeited amount will be remaining because I have received application money and allotment money on 400 shares, so it will be 22,400. Now question is saying his share were forfeited and reissued at 11 per share. So when I will reissued at 11 per share, 1 per share will be security premium because face value of share is given 10 per share. So journal entry will be bank account DR to share capital account to security premium reserve account. Now amount will be 400 in security premium and 4,000 will be in share capital account, and on 400 share at the rate of 11 4,400 will be in bank account. So I have forfeited on 400 share 2,400 rupees, and there is no loss at the time of reissue. So I will transfer all the forfeited amount in capital reserve. So journal entry will be share forfeiture account DR to capital reserve account, and amount will be 2,400. So this is the solution of this question. You can see your question and solution also. You can take a screenshot also. So this is the solution. This is easy question, and let us see now next question related to this. Now student, question number 40 is ready for solving. So let us read the question. So Kanya Limited invited application for issuing 1 lakh equity share of 10 each. The share were issued at premium of 20 per share. The amount was payable as follow. On application and allotment 14 per share, including premium of 10 each, and on first call 8 per share, including premium of 5. On final call 8 per share, including premium of rupees 5. We can say in all the call premium money is including. We will do the journal entry for application and allotment at one place. Now it will treat first installment, it will treat it suppose application money, and first call will treat it as allotment, and final call will treat it as first call and final call. So nothing is difference. You have to seems that this is complex question, so this is not complex. Now question is saying application for 96,000 share were received. Rohit, a shareholder holding 7,000 share, failed to pay both the calls, and Namit, a holder of 5,000 share, did not pay the final call. Share of Rohit and Namit were forfeited. Out of the forfeited shares, 8,000 share, including all the share of Rohit, were reissued to Reena at rupees 8 per share, fully paid up. Pass necessary journal entries. So let us see the journal entry. First journal entry will be bank account DR to share application account. As we know, on 96,000 share, because application received for 96,000 share only, at the rate of 14 each. So amount will be, I will calculate 14 6 40, 84 and 14 9 ja 126, carry 8 will add, so total will be 13,44,000. Amount will be 13,44,000. Now I will write bank account DR to share application and allotment account, because both is given including. Now next journal entry will be transfer in share capital account. So journal entry will be equity share application and allotment account DR to share capital account to security premium reserve account, because rupees 10 each premium also include, so and issued at 10 each, but premium is 20 per share. Total amount of share will be 30. So I have received on application 14 each application and allotment, and 10 rupees including premium. So in share capital at the rate of 4 will transfer. So at the rate of 4 per share, it will be 13,44,000 in share application and allotment account, and 3,84,000 in share capital account, and 9,60,000 in security premium reserve account. Now first call money due. So journal entry will be share first call account DR to share capital account and to security premium reserve account, because with first call also rupees 5 including premium. So on 96,000 share at the rate of 8 per share is given. First call money will be 7,68,000 and 2,88,000 will shown in share capital account, and remaining 4,80,000 will shown in security premium reserve account, because you can see on 96,000 share at the rate of 5 each premium, and same on 96,000 share at the rate of 3 will transfer in share capital account. Now next will be bank account DR calls in arrear account DR to share first call account. Now amount will be total amount due for first call is 7,00,000 68,000. So I will write 7,68,000. And amount is receiving on only 89,000 share, because Rohit, a shareholder holding 7,000 share, failed to pay both the call. So on 7,000 share, first call money will not received. So call scenario will be on 7,000 share at the rate of 8 each. So it will be 56,000 rupees. 8 7 are 56. And remaining balance 7,12,000 will be in bank account. Now next journal entry will be final call. I will do the journal entry for due of final call. So journal entry will be share final call account DR to share capital account. It will be same. And security premium reserve account, because amount of final call is also same as first call. So amount due will be 7,68,000, and in capital account 2,88,000, and in security premium 4,80,000. Now first final call money received. So journal entry will be bank account DR, calls in arrear account DR to share final call account. So now amount will be on final call. There are two holder. Namit also not paid on 5,000 share, and Rohit also not on 7,000 share. So on 12,000 share did not pay final call money. So call scenario will be on 12,000 share at the rate of 8 each, and amount will be 96,000 rupees, and I have to received 7,68,000. So when we deduct, remaining balance will shown in bank account. So it will be 6,72,000. Now all the shares were forfeited. Share of Rohit and Namit were forfeited. So I will do the journal entry for forfeited of share. Journal entry will be share capital account DR, security premium reserve account DR to share first call account, to share final call account, to share forfeiture account. Now on share first call, I have not received 56,000 rupees. This is showing call scenario. And on final call 96,000 rupees. So total will be now share first call, it will be 56,000. Say on share capital account, it will be 12,000 share at the rate of 10 each, total 1,20,000. And security premium also include on 12,000 share, did not pay with first call and final call. Also it include 5 in first call and 5 in final call, so it will be 10 also, and total amount will be 1,20,000 in security premium. Now final call account, calls in arrears, so 96,000 rupees. So remaining balance will be in forfeiture account. Sorry, one mistake is here. Security premium reserve account will be only 95,000 because I have received on 7,000 share, not received on 7,000 share at the rate of 10 each because Rohit did not pay first and final call. So premium will be 5 plus 5, 10, and plus Namit share 500,000 at the rate of 5 each security premium were not received. So I will debit security premium reserve by this amount. So it will be 95,000 rupees only. Now I will deduct in debit side, I will deduct credit side first and final call from debit side, total of debit side. So total amount will be 63,000 and it will shown in forfeiture. Now for reissue of share, journal entry will be bank account DR, calls share forfeiture account DR to share capital account. Now reissue 8,000 share, 8 each. So at the rate of 8 each, it will be 64,000 and loss is 2 per share. So it will be 8,000 into 2 equal to 16,000. Now total will be 80,000 at the rate of 10 each. Now I will transfer the amount in capital reserve. So journal entry will be share forfeiture account DR, forfeiture account DR to capital reserve account. Now amount will be, question is saying Out of forfeited share, 8,000 share, including all the share of Rohit, were reissued to Reena at 8 per share. So I will take 7,000 of Rohit share and only 1,000 of Namit share for calculation of capital reserve, because I have reissued only 8,000 share. So I again repeat, I will take only 7,000 of Rohit share and 1,000 of Namit share. So on 7,000 share, forfeited amount will be what? I have to calculate. According to question, Rohit have not paid first and final call money on 7,000 share. He had paid only application money at the rate of 4 per share. So only 28,000 rupees will be forfeited on 7,000 share. And I have to also take 1,000 share from Namit. So now on 1,000 share, amount will be according to 5,000 share. Namit paid application and first call on 5,000 share. So application 4 and first call 3 at the rate of 7 on 5,000 rupees, it will be 35,000, and on 5,000 share for future amount when will be 35,000, then on 1,000 it will be what? So I have to calculate on 5,000 share for future amount will be 35. So I have to calculate on 1,000 share, so it will be 7,000 rupees. Therefore 7,000 rupees I will write. And now we can see on 8,000 share, total forfeited amount will be 35,000 rupees. And when I reissued 8,000 share, our loss is showing 16,000. So I will deduct 16,000 and remaining balance will be 19,000. So these amount will shown in forfeiture account DR to capital reserve 19,000. Now student, I hope that you have understand this problem, and if not, you can call me and you can message me. Thank you very much.